Hello, Southridge. I want to show you about a new technology that I found. It's called Kami, Kami. I thought first I would show you what I can have students do with it, and then I'll show you how to download it yourself if you decide that this is something you want to use. You know, all those worksheets and things that you've put together over the years that are perfect, that you're now trying to convert to an online media. Kami is your solution. You can take worksheets, you can take documents that you've had the kids annotate, readings, math things, whatever it is, and as long as you have a PDF of it, you can upload it into Kami, and the kids can interact with it. So Kami has a couple different features. You can insert text, so the kids could type. You could draw, and you can change the size of your font. And so you can say, oh, when I add all of those up, it is 60. And then you can have the kids show what their percentages are. So what percentage of the Skittles are purple? 3 divided by 60. And then bust it out, what is the percent? So they can do that. They can make a circle graph based on their percentages. So they can use that same drawing tool, and they could say, oh, red was 25%. And so then they can color, and they're going to take a whole lot more care than I am right now, but it's there. And so they can do that. They could do bar graphs. So on this graph here, it just, count the number of M&Ms, and I'm telling them there's this many, just can you put it in a vertical bar graph? And so they would color that. Can you make a line graph? And so they can number these axes, and they can do a line of best fit, and they can put a title, all of the normal things that I would have them do. Can you interpret a graph? At the top, if you say turn in, I believe it works in Google Classroom as well, but it for sure works in Schoology. You say turn in, and it goes right to my grade book. Another way that I've used it is with some math where I need them to show me what they're thinking and what they're doing. And again, they could write right here. So they could say, they would probably use a smaller size font, but 400 meters divided by 20 seconds. And this looks like a 2-year-old did it, but I think you can understand what it is. I could also put a text box in, and text box size 14, sure. And you can just start typing. And why is it not typing? Oh, there it was. I missed it. So you can start typing, and you can say, oh, 400 divided by 200 is 20 meters per second. And it stays right there. Let's say I want to make sure that I highlight my final answer. You can do that, and you can add different markups to it and so forth. So there's that. If you decide that this is something that you want to do, it's a free Chrome extension. So you have to be using the Chrome browser. It works on Chromebooks. It works on computers. In the Chrome Web Store, you're just going to type Kami, Kami, and it looks like this. Yours should have a add to Chrome option right here. Mine is already added, so I can't show you that. But once you do that, it'll prompt you to connect your Google Drive. It'll say, do you want to attach it to your ksd.org? Yes. Do you want to make sure it talks to your Google Drive? All of those things you answer in the affirmative. You'll only have to answer that once. And then when you come over here, you can click on your puzzle piece, and you can pin it to the ribbon here. You pin it there's a pin right here. And so I've got my Bitmoji classroom pinned, so it stays there. As soon as I click on the pin, now it's back. So if you decide you want it or don't want it, however you want to do it, that's what I have found to be really easy, and the kids interact with it well. So let me know if you get stuck.